Real quick before we start, I am currently running a little Christmas giveaway. There are 3 prizes up for grabs as you can see on screen, and all you need to do to enter is follow the link below, read the terms, subscribe to the channel, and submit your entries. Be sure to drop a like as well for, good luck I guess, and let's get into the video. So, the new and rather popular Zelda spin-off title, Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, has been quite the topic lately. Personally, I've been loving the game, but haven't actually covered it since its release over 2 weeks ago. I know, some Zeldatuber, right? But honestly, I just wanted to enjoy the game at my own pace first, then worry about making you amazing people some videos on the game. And trust me, there is more than just this video to come. If you're an avid follower of the channel, which let's face it you should be, and if you aren't, get on that, but if you are an avid follower, you will know I run a little series called Secrets of Hyrule, where I cover some unknown Easter eggs, secrets, and even little references hidden across the Zelda series. Today, we will be looking at 5 secrets in Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity that you might have missed. Some may come as clear and obvious to the hardcore fans, and others maybe not. Just remember, my goal with these videos is to point out these little nods and references for anyone who may have missed them. Be sure to go and grab yourself a snack or drink, and my apologies for forgetting to include them in the last video, and send them in on social media to get featured right here, and let's get into the secrets. One of, if not many fans' absolute favourite characters in Age of Calamity is Terako. Now, whilst I will forever argue that the little droid's name is actually Juggy, I will go with this fake name for now. Terako actually plays a surprisingly large role in the story of the game. I mean, yeah, the little droid was revealed to be on the official cover art for the game, but nobody knew why and what purpose it would serve until the game actually released. To keep a long story short, Terako is a time-traveling droid who essentially plays a role in splitting a timeline, a Zelda timeline. This kid has big bolts. Something really cool and easy to miss is actually a little time-traveling reference to a past game. The Zelda series absolutely loves a musical reference, and if you listen carefully whenever Terako is time-traveling, you can actually hear a glimpse of the Song of Time from Ocarina of Time, the song that is played in order for Link to time travel via the Temple of, you guessed it, time. It's only the opening notes, but still a neat little nod to arguably the most iconic time travel theme in Zelda history. Here is an example of when we can hear the opening notes.
Everyone!
And here are the opening notes and full rendition of the Song of Time. Can you hear it? It's a very easy one to miss and may take a few re-listens, but once you notice this awesome little reference, you will never forget it. Someone that, across the entirety of the Zelda series, we have never seen is the Queen of Hyrule. It's actually kind of funny when you think about it. Most of the games have a royal family, hierarchy system, and so on, but we only really see Princess Zelda in terms of royalty. The king appears a few times, most notably in his recent appearance in Breath of the Wild, where we got to learn a significant amount of information about him. However, his wife, the Queen of Hyrule, has never been seen. Age of Calamity shines some light on this. Prior to the release of this prequel, we knew that Zelda's mother passed away unexpectedly, when Zelda was of a young age. In one of the many memories of Terako, we see Princess Zelda putting the little droid together, filled with bliss and excitement when it powers up and begins to come to life. She was so overjoyed that she picks Terako up, turns around, saying,
Mother! Look!
and right there, we see the Queen of Hyrule for the first time in Zelda history. Honestly, I class this as a secret, as it's kept very secretive. We don't even get to see her face, but just seeing her in general is a huge reveal of a secret that has been running in the series for a long time. For me, this in itself is a neat little secret, now unveiled. In the early stages of the game, we get to play out the beginning of the Calamity. Not the Calamity itself, but the signs of Ganon's return drawing near, increasing monster attacks and an unsettled feeling ringing throughout the kingdom. During these phases of the game, we can actually get a really good look at how Hyrule looked 100 years ago, as in Breath of the Wild, more or less the entire kingdom is in state of decay. Age of Calamity offers a look at life before disaster, or during disaster I guess. We can see how towns and settlements never before seen appeared and functioned during what would have been an amazing time for the kingdom, and one of the many locations across Hyrule that we can see alive and in the flesh is the Ranch of Central Hyrule. So quick backstory, or I guess front story. Because I'm talking about something in Breath of the Wild which takes place after Age of Calamity, but Breath of the Wild came out first, so it's technically a backstory from a player's view, but because it's backwards speaking in our time but forwards in the events of the game, and this is just getting confusing, so moving on. Quick backstory. The ranch ruins we can find in Breath of the Wild were a huge talking point among fans. From the moment they were discovered, nearly the entire Zelda community knew about the location. This thing spread like wildfire, and it's all because of their near one-for-one comparison with Lon Lon Ranch from Ocarina of Time. These ruins were clearly purposely made to reference the iconic ranch from back in the day, and did it very well. A little too well, got tears in my eyes, bro. Anyway, now that I've explained that part, it came with so much excitement when playing Age of Calamity for the first time to be able to find and visit those same ruins, but before they became ruins. The ranch truly is a callback to Lon Lon, with it housing the exact same architecture, structures, fencing, and overall design. In fact, it's not directly related, but another cool Ocarina of Time reference that can be found across Hyrule is the Scarecrow, with the Scarecrows in Age of Calamity suiting the exact same design and look. This is one of my favourite references in the entire game, as it really shows the love and passion put into the callbacks hidden across these games. This is one of the coolest references I've ever seen. Now, whilst my focus is primarily on gameplay and cutscene secrets, there is actually a fun little Easter egg I discovered out with the gameplay and cutscenes. Whenever loading a stage, it turns out that if you look at the characters there and locate Juggy, you can actually control the droid briefly by pressing L and R to move left and right, along with using the B button to jump. This is a super small Easter egg, but the fact that I discovered this by accident just messing around on a loading screen makes things like this really make me smile when playing Zelda games. I absolutely loved this one when I found it. Now, this pick may come as a bit obvious to some, however, if you are unaware of it, perhaps not. Getting right to the point, Age of Calamity has a secret ending. That in itself is a secret, so I decided to feature it as the final pick for today. The game normally ends with the monstrous catastrophe Ganon being decimated down the centre by the Blade of Evil's Bane, and then banished by Zelda's seal, and the Kingdom of Hyrule returns to peace. The end. However, after completing the game, a bunch of brand new quests will appear on the map. Quests to set out as Princess Zelda and co. to collect Terraco's missing parts. There are 50 in total, and if you gather all 50, you'll unlock a secret cutscene ending showing Robbie and Pura repairing the little droid. Here is that scene.
That does it. Eureka! Maybe not.
Yeah, hold your horses, champ. I don't think it's working at all.
Was there something we didn't do?
You've done all you could. The results will surely reflect that.
Calm down. The thing's probably just stretching out its snap.
Yeah, I'm in agreement with Rivali. Well, come on, you. Wakey, wakey, right now.
Imba, stand back.
Whoa!
Welcome home, Terrico.
You might have also noticed at the timestamp on screen that Zelda's lullaby was also audible, another neat little secret. This is one of my favourite things within Age of Calamity, and it's more than just a bonus cutscene as well. Doing this also adds Terako onto the roster of characters, a neat little addition. I love bonus content, and the secret ending is definitely up there for me as an amazing secret. The only other thing I have to say now is, its name is Juggy. Thanks a ton for watching, you lovely human. I really hope you enjoyed, and if you did, be sure to drop a like to show your support, and consider subscribing for more Zelda content. Did you learn any new secrets within Age of Calamity? Or maybe you have some of your own secrets to share? Leave a comment below with your thoughts about these secrets, your own picks, and maybe even your thoughts on the game. A very special and heartfelt thank you goes out to all of my channel supporters across Patreon and YouTube. I love you all so much and cannot thank you enough for your continued support to the channel. If any of you watching would like to help support what I do here on YouTube, then consider supporting through Patreon or YouTube. My rewards are due to be improved and vamped up come 2021. Again, thanks for watching, and until the next time, I've been Hyrule Gamer.